All right, so Matt from Maine writes in. He asks, when he's 72, well, he asked this on the live stream. He goes, hey, what's the deal with what is the required minimum distribution? And I just talked about that to him. He goes, okay. But then he writes in this question, and again, this might seem somewhat elementary, but you got to learn somehow. Everybody's got to learn. No one knows, no one's born knowing stuff. You have to learn something, all right? So anyway, he writes in, goes, okay, I appreciate answering the live stream about what RMDs are and stuff, but how about if you want to take your 401k before RMDs? How does that work? Is there a mandatory minimum or a mandatory maximum, or can you start and stop? Yeah, so Matt, the great question. Remember, once you're 59 and a half, brother, you can do whatever you want with your it depends on what your 401k allows. They might not allow you to take it out but once a year, prorated, but if it's an IRA or 401k with the IRS, you can take money out every day if you want. There's no max, there's no minimum. You don't have to do anything. You could take $100,000 out today and not touch it again for 5 years. You can do whatever you want. There's no requirements at all. Just keep that in mind. So once you're 59 and a half, there's no requirements. And I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, you don't even have to wait till you're 59 and a half. I'm 50. I could do it right now if I want to. But the issue is that I have a 10% penalty. Because before you're the age of 59 and a half, it's called a premature distribution. And a premature distribution on 401ks and IRAs, you're faced with a 10% penalty. So just keep that in mind. But once you're 59 and a half, you do whatever you want. Now, once you hit 72, you have a required minimum distribution. You have to take a certain amount out to satisfy the IRS. And if you don't, the IRS will be quite happy because they'll charge you 50% of a tax on the amount you did not take out. So just remember, before 72, do whatever you want. After 72, you have to do at least the minimum, and you have to do that annually. And you can't do 3 times the minimum this year to say you cover for yourself the next 2 years. It doesn't work like that. Every year you have to do a minimum mandatory distribution. Hope this helps. Good question. Again, some people don't want to ask some questions because they don't want to feel like they don't know what they're talking about. Always remember, you have to learn. It takes, buddy, you're right in the middle of the road. Come on. You have to start someplace. So don't hesitate to ask those kind of questions to anybody. All right, we'll see you.